Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 11th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you this week. And yes, interesting. Alright, so you start off with the house card of some of you might be traveling, maybe coming back from traveling, maybe planning on traveling, thinking about travel. All these sorts of things come up with this card here. And yeah, so I think a lot of you are doing that. Some of you, I think that this is representing stability, more stability coming in this week, or trying to find new ways of being stable. As with several of the other signs that I've read for over the past couple weeks, I think that a lot of people are turning their focus towards home or working from the home or just doing work on the home in general. So, a lot of you could be doing that as well. Next, you have the Tooth, a card of permanence, a card of things becoming permanent in your life, seeing permanent changes. Again, some of you maybe are moving for, with the house there for the last time, and you're going to stay somewhere permanently. Or maybe some of you are getting a new job or starting a new business or something that's going to be permanent for once. I think with Leo, Leo goes through a lot of changes and in general in life, and maybe more so than other signs. So I think that having things be permanent for once is actually going to be kind of a good thing for you right now. And I also feel, I feel like I said, I feel like there's a bit of pain involved here as well with, things coming and going in your life, going through weird cycles, all this other stuff. And now finally things are kind of like maybe settling in and settling down, and you don't have to worry about that stuff so much anymore. Next, you have the Yank, card of rebirth for sure, and changes. But to me, it's also a card of like secret knowledge and gaining some sort of secret knowledge to get something that you want. I think it also says that there is a lot of knowledge out there for you. There are like a lot of things that you could be learning at this time that could help you move forward. And I feel like it's also kind of like you've been chipping away at some problems and, kind of moving forward. But I also feel like this is your own experience as well. I feel like you are the one with knowledge at this time. Normally, like I would say, this card would represent needing to like go seek someone out for knowledge or something like that. But I feel like you could be the teacher at this time. Like you could be the one that helps somebody out or helps like a large group of people out, like literally teaching people how to do something or making some sort of change there. So very interesting card for you as well. Next, you have the card of poison, which almost just flew away. So needing to be careful of your thoughts. No poisonous thoughts, no thoughts on the negative or anything like that. Try to keep your thoughts positive. This is definitely a card of like, thinking negative things and having, and then having things go in a negative direction because you've been thinking about it. So only positive thoughts at this time. It definitely seems to be a couple of other signs have had this message this week and even like last week. So who knows? Maybe it's like a time to just avoid toxic people, toxic situations, toxic food, all that sort of stuff. I think it would be just a good time to avoid toxicity in general. Probably for everybody. Probably not even just for you. Again, a couple of other signs have already had, very similar messages of needing to avoid like bad things in general. So it might be a good time for you to do that. Next, you have the girl. Some of you could literally be having a girl coming into your life. I also look at this as an admirer. So again, it could be a girl, could be a boy, who knows, either or. And it could be somebody who is interested in you. This is also a great card of the beginning of creation. So some of you might be at the beginnings of starting something new or starting a new journey, starting a new path. Also, both the girl and the boy in this deck represent, at least to me, needing to have fun, needing to kind of let loose a little bit and do some more fun things in your life. Next, you have the storm and the wall came up together. So needing to overcome some sort of obstacles, probably with your emotions. I don't know. I think Leo's probably been through so many emotional challenges over the past few years that you probably have learned how to deal with your emotions in a better way anyway. So I feel like it's not like, it's really not that big of a deal. But I also feel like you need to try some of your riskier ideas to get around obstacles, some of your riskier thoughts. I do think that Leo has been trying to protect themselves from risk for many years, or from taking risks, probably because you've been almost like, feel like you've been punished for doing anything risky or for trying to do things. But I do think the energy is different. So I think you need to start taking risks or start trying different things. So that you can move forward. I mean, there's definitely been a message with Leo for a while that, you might need to move past some of your comfort zones to be able to get ahead. I mean, which is usually true for everybody, but again, I feel it more for you, needing to, I think that you have developed a lot of, like, I almost see, like, clusters of, I don't know, comfort zones, if that makes sense. And, I feel like you need to leave some of those areas behind and, need to move on to something new in a lot of different areas. And that's what I would do if I were you. So, looks like an interesting week for sure. Again, I wouldn't be worried about those last cards there. I feel like you are kind of trying new things anyway. So, thank you for watching and enjoy your week.